Hi YouTube, it's Stacy. YouTube name StaciRealizes. Today is Wednesday, April 27th, 2011, and this is my weeks 9 and 10 pre-op Realize band update. I weighed in 2 weeks ago at 204.2, and today I weighed in at 200.4. So in the past 2 weeks, I have gone down 3.6 pounds, and I have an overall weight loss total of 36 and a quarter pounds. I was banded on February 16th, 2011. Um, just a few more stats. I actually did my measurements this week. I had initially taken measurements, oh gosh, a few weeks after surgery. I forgot to take them when I first started. So these are kind of as accurate as I'm going to get since surgery. Um, my Off my abdomen, I've lost 6.5 inches. My calves, a half inch. Um, Upper arm, 1.25 inches. Um, my neck, a half inch. Chest, 3.75 inches, and 1.5 inches off of my thighs. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, um, I know the weight's coming down. I know that slowly but surely my body is shrinking and becoming more of what I want it to be. Um, but to see that number, like the 6.5 inches off my waist, wow. I actually went shopping. I have a wedding to go to next week, and I went shopping. So I was trying on a few dresses, and the sizes were actually not number sizes, but there was an extra large, and I was actually able to fit in that. Um, I tried on some other things, and snug in a 14, comfortable, maybe a little bit loose in a 16, so I'm kind of in between. Um, but like I said, feeling good. I tried on jeans that I had in my drawer for many, many years, and I actually have jeans in different sizes. So my goal is to kind of get into a pair at a time. So I was actually able to wear a pair of jeans. I was able to get into 2 pairs of jeans, and one of the pairs is actually a size 14 jean, um, and they fit comfortably. I did not have to lay on the bed to button them up. So that was really cool. Haven't worn jeans in like, I don't know, 4 years. So it's been a while. So that was a non-scale victory for me. Also, off my blood pressure medication. My blood pressure is actually now normal without any Norvasc. So that's really cool too. Had my first fill actually yesterday. I have 4 cc's in my band, in a Realized band. I had the first fill a month ago, so I went in again yesterday. And I explained that sometimes I'm hungry about an hour and a half after I eat. And so they said, although I'm losing weight, it might be a good idea to maybe put another cc in the band, because I really shouldn't be getting hungry for at least 3 hours in between meals. So they put another cc in, and we'll see how I do with that. I did feel a difference today when I was eating something. Yesterday I was on the liquid, and today was more of the softer things. So I had some tuna for dinner mixed with reduced fat mayonnaise, and I was able to, like, I could tell something was different. It went down, but I had to tell myself to stop and remember to chew more, because I kind of felt it, like, right here. Not that it was stuck, but it was going down slow after like 3 bites, and I had to just, I have a habit of sometimes doing things while I'm eating, which is not good because I really need to focus on the eating. But I did recognize that right away, so I waited maybe about, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 minutes before I took another bite, and it went down, and it was fine. So there's definitely some more tightness going on there. I haven't been hungry since I had that. That was at about 7:30. So perhaps the band is holding my appetite off a bit. I tried, let's see, I'm just looking at my notes here because it's been 2 weeks, so I jotted down a few things in between. I tried pizza about a week and a half ago, but I ate mostly the top of the pizza. There's this pizza place that we go to that we love, Little Vincent's, and in the past we've always complained. I've complained, the pizza's so small, it's so tiny compared to other pies and whatnot, and definitely one slice would not fill me. But anyway, I had a slice of the pizza, which I really enjoy, and it was funny because it was okay to just get one slice. Um, I mean, we ordered a pizza, but I had one slice, and like I said, just ate the top of it off, the cheese and the sauce, a little bit of the crust, but I cut it very small, and I ate it. But I didn't want to push it too much because I've heard different things about how people, hold down and get down bread and the crust and things like that. So I took it easy with that. But overall, I've really been able to eat whatever I want, but in moderation. I went out to eat again and had some appetizers, and I had like buffalo wings. Again, took most of the breading off, but I had 3 of those, and I had a mozzarella stick, and I had half of that mozzarella stick. So compared to what I used to eat, it's just sometimes it's like really blows me away because I cannot believe how much the portion sizes have decreased. But when I was at the restaurant, I felt comfortable with what I was having. I ate slow, and I feel like I'm still able to have the stuff that I like, again, in moderation. I have to be careful, like down here, I have to be careful with ice cream. That goes down so easily. And we had ice cream cake the other day, and a Baskin Robbins cake, actually, for Easter. And it was really good and went down very, easily. So, again, even though I have the band, doesn't mean is not working on my head. In my head, I have to forcefully tell myself that's not a good choice. Like, have a little bit. So I had a half a cup. I would say maybe a half a cup, a third of a cup slice. It was very small, but it's a holiday and I had something. But that whole mind thing is like a constant. It's a constant. Every day I have to remind myself, because all this food is going to be in front of me wherever I go. There's different functions and different things going on, and I have to remind myself to make better choices. There was also cakes around, and my family had just so much food on Easter. So one thing there was cannoli cake. So I ate a little bit of the cream out of it, the middle, the filling, and that was it. Maybe about a tablespoon or 2. So that's that. Candy. Also, it was, you know what? It was a tough weekend. I felt like I was acing it, and I was doing really, really well. And Saturday night I started making Easter baskets, and I'm popping candy in my mouth. And afterwards, when you just eat, and you just like, why did I do that? That's how I felt. But I was like, all right, I did it, and there's nothing else I can do. Got on the scale the next day, which I started to weigh myself more frequently, and I don't want to do. And I was down. I was like, go figure. I eat chocolate, and I was like a pound less the next day or something. Which I still don't get. But anyway, again, that mental talk, that constant mental talk. It's a learning process, and I don't know if I'll ever really have that down. I really think in my head, I will always have to go back and forth because I will want something. There'll be something there that I want, that I like, and I have to tell myself either have a little, or you know what, you had enough little bits, don't have any. And I think it does get easier. There's lots of days where it's easier, and then once in a while it's a little bit tougher. But something that does help is seeing the progress that I've made so far, and how far I've come. I don't want to mess that up, because nothing feels as good as feeling healthier does at this point in my life. I'm on a good journey. I'm learning. I know it's a process. The weight is slowly coming off. I'm more energetic. I just don't want to lose that. I don't want to sabotage what I've done. So again, mind battle, it's there, but I'm working on it. Something else that happened was I had an outfit on the other day, and I'm so used to wearing sweaters and cover-ups and everything over it because I just don't like that whole back fat thing going on. And I had something on, and first I tried it on without the jacket, and my daughter's like, it looks fine. I'm like, are you sure? We're always asking each other how our clothes look and whatnot. And I didn't believe her. So I came in the mirror, and then I brought another mirror to look at my back, and I didn't see all those like funky bumps going on in the back, which was so cool. So, again, another thing that I have to change in my mind is, you know what? I don't have to cover everything up. Now, today it's a little chilly and breezy, so I do have a sweater over my top here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but again, I got to think about that and say, you know what? It's okay. You don't have to. But I'm so used to doing that and covering things up. So, again, something else that it'll take time, but I'll learn. Let's see. I think that is it. So I will try to check in again next Wednesday. Things have been really busy around here at my home. My daughter actually just had a baby, so that's why I missed my video last week, because she came home that day and I was just much too busy. So I became a grandmother on the 17th, which is kind of cool. But in a way, I don't know. I don't feel like a grandmother. I picture grandparents a lot older. I'm 44, so I'll be 45 soon. But anyway, please keep doing those videos out there, because I really enjoy them. Oh my gosh, I watched so many of them this past week. Helpful. Somebody had something on 101 things to do instead of eating to keep you busy. Exit Melanie, I know, did one on nature versus nurture. Really cool stuff. But you guys might have seen them. Anyway, I subscribe to them, so if you're watching this, then you'll be able to see that one too, because the link will be there. Alright, I'm rambling now. Have a great week, and I'll check in again soon. Bye-bye.